All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you to anyone who's watching this. Welcome at whatever time you're watching this. This is going to be a breakdown of transferring into the Law, Societies, and Justice major here at the University of Washington, um, from predominantly from a two-year institution, two-year community college, but also from four-year institutions as well. So just a little bit about Law, Societies, and Justice here at the university. LSJ is a bit unique. It's not like a lot of other programs or pre-law or criminal justice programs you might find. We're an interdisciplinary major and minor here within the College of Arts and Sciences. So here in our curriculum, you'll explore laws on the books versus laws in action, and that dynamic will be explored heavily throughout your time in our curriculum. You'll explore aspects of law, rights, and justice primarily through our two tracks. Our first one is comparative legal institutions, which explores the diversity of legal institutions across different international and national contexts, as well as comparing that to our more close-knit communities as well, closer to home. And then our other track is our rights track, which focuses on the significance of human rights in shaping contemporary legal discourse and institutions. And both of these sort of go together to the main aspect of Law, Societies, and Justice curriculum, which is trying to understand what justice is and how the means to realize justice have been what they've been over time, and understanding how laws, legal institutions, rights all shape and structure our social life. So that's really the crux of what the Law, Society, and Justice curriculum is trying to sort of identify and explore. I do just want to note about pre-law, like I said in my previous slide, pre-law is not a major, there is no prerequisite courses nor any specific major that you need to get into law school. And there is no pre-law major here at the University of Washington. So with that, I would really encourage you to explore majors that interest you, take classes that interest you. If you're considering Law, Societies, and Justice, I would implore you to take courses that are heavy in reading, writing, and research. That's the type of coursework that you would encounter in most of your LSJ coursework. Also, we encourage you to try a legal internship. Maybe you want to work maybe at a law firm to see if that's what you want to do. Possibly you want to go into environmental justice. Maybe that's an opportunity that you want to go into. All of these sorts of experiences can help illuminate the passion that you want or that you want to sort of pursue. And if Law, Societies, and Justice is that, then this is what we'll continue to explore. So LSJ is, like I said, a very unique department here at the University of Washington. We're sort of set apart from a lot of the other social science majors. We have pretty small class sizes relative to a lot of the other sort of humanities, social sciences. And our faculty really prioritize teaching. It's such a major, large research institution. It's very unique, and we're very fortunate to have faculty who genuinely are compassionate about student learning and student success. And with that, obviously, they have a robust research that they're all working on. And so we do have a lot of opportunities for students to participate in research and honors opportunities during their time in LSJ. We also have tons of experiential learning opportunities, either through a required internship that's part of our major, or through a myriad of other opportunities that we have through our day of service, philanthropy lab, mixed enrollment courses, things like that. We also have a really, really fantastic connected alumni network that always is connecting with us and supporting students in whatever way they can. So we're very fortunate to have such an active alumni group. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about your specific situation in preparing to apply to the university. So we really encourage you, if you are interested in applying to the UW and pursuing LSJ, meet with us as early as you can. You want to be meeting with either myself or another LSJ advisor routinely throughout this process. We're going to be your best advocate and biggest help throughout it. I would really encourage you to familiarize yourself with UW transfer policies, in particular the credit equivalency guide. Here in LSJ, we don't have a lot of coursework that happens to overlap with much of the curriculum from 2- and 4-year institutions. So You won't typically see a lot of credit equivalency for LSJ coursework, but you will for a lot of your other general education coursework. I would also encourage you to peruse the deadlines and restrictions for UW transferring. For example, you couldn't apply to LSJ here in spring quarter. Spring quarter admissions for transfer students is restricted to just engineering students, for example. So just please be aware of the different restrictions that are placed on you. Again, if you are interested in LSJ, look at courses at your home institution that focus heavily on reading, writing, and research. Those are the types of skills that you're going to need to have to sort of hit the ground running here in LSJ. We also really encourage students, you're welcome to take courses as a non-matriculated student. LSJ courses in the summer, particularly in summer quarter, are far less filled up. And so we really encourage students, even if you're not an enrolled UW student, you are able to take like an LSJ course, maybe once a quarter, to sort of see if it's something that you really do want to keep focusing on moving forward. Now, let's say that you've gotten into the UW, yay, fantastic, and you still are continuing to pursue LSJ. Right after you've been admitted, we really suggest reaching back out to us and setting up sort of a meeting to try and go over your strategies for getting into LSJ and sort of completing your plan moving forward, because we understand that transfer students are typically working on a 2-year time schedule. And so we understand that it can be a bit tight, and we want to work with you from the earliest point possible. Work with us because we do reserve a lot of sections in our courses for transfer students. We're also doing a lot of programming right now to sort of build out our institutional support for transfer students moving forward, but please reach out to us. We're always trying to support our path for transfer students and to make it as easy and smooth of a transition as possible. We really encourage you to check out our application workshops. We have a virtual session that's available on our website and linked here. And we also have 2 upcoming in the next few weeks, September 28th in the morning and October 5th. We do require registration, but it's super easy and it'll be on Zoom. It'll be a chance where I break down a little bit more about the application process, what the committee will be looking for in your personal statement and in your academic history, as well as just providing the opportunity for you to ask some questions, see what, pick my brain and see what you want to know more about LSJ or the application process. If you're looking for application support, of course, as someone who reviews applications, I'm not able to review or read personal statements before an application deadline, but CLUE, which is the Center for Learning and Undergraduate Education here at the University of Washington, is a great resource, has undergraduate and graduate tutors that are dedicated in writing, that are absolutely equipped to help you with the application process in terms of your personal statement. The LSJ Political Science and JSIS Writing Center is another fantastic resource for that, as is our undergraduate writing center at the Odegaard Library. All of these are going to have undergrad and grad students equipped to either they've been through the exact process that you're going through right now, or they know the exact writing styles that we are looking for. They know how to hone and effectively communicate in a concise way that they're going to definitely be able to lend a hand in this situation. So just breaking down the major a little bit, completing it. Our major consists of 4 courses or 20 credits. You take 1 introduction course, or pardon me, 2 introductory courses that are sort of branching, overarching and understanding law and society and legal institutions and societies, as well as rights in society. And then you will take 1 course in human rights and 1 course in legal institutions as well as part of that core component. And then the bulk of your education is actually the subfield course component. And so you'll choose a primary subfield, either comparative legal institutions or rights, and you'll take 15 credits or 3 courses in that, and then you'll take 10 credits or 2 courses in your secondary subfield. We also have a required internship program. And so at some point during your time in the LSJ program, in the LSJ program, you will do a required internship that it really can be in anything that connects to the LSJ curriculum of your prior coursework. And then we also have a required departmental seminar that students are mandated to take as well. So that's just a bit of an overarching understanding of our program. I know that it may have sparked some questions, so we really encourage you to connect with us. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We're pretty active on social media, as well as our website is always up to date and we're throwing new information on there all the time. So please check out our website for the most up-to-date information. And then, I'm an advisor. Please use me as a resource. We really encourage you to meet with any LSJ advisor as a prospective student and sort of work with us and try and get that strategy and get that path moving forward. So excuse me, here's our email, and drop in for an appointment or schedule one online. And we are happy to connect. We really look forward to you transferring to the University of Washington.